Laura Dern, Elizabeth Moss, Nicole Kidman and more actresses who portrayed strong, empowered women gave poignant acceptance speeches at the Golden Globes Sunday night. The way women, and host Seth Meyers, would address Met at the awards show was on many minds leading up to the big night. On the red carpet, dozens of actresses and several men arrived at the Globes in black outfits, a symbolic statement of solidarity with victims of sexual misconduct. The Globes is the first major awards show since explosive harassment and assault allegations rocked Hollywood. Get updates and recaps on speeches, winners, and red carpet moments. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, Nicole Kidman, Laura Dern, Sterling Brown, and more are going home with a Golden Globe. Catch up on the full list here. Follow A Wrinkle in Time co-star and 2018 Golden Globe nominee, Reese Witherspoon, presented the 2018 Globes honoree, Oprah Winfrey, with the Cecil B. DeMille Award. Greeted by loud applause, Oprah Winfrey started her speech recounting Sidney Poitier making history as the first black man to win an Academy Award. "I had never seen a black man being celebrated like that," Winfrey said as she accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award. Winfrey took a moment to reflect on her own historic moment. "There are many girls watching as I become the first black woman to be given this award," she said. Speaking to the national conversation on fake news, Oprah shared her admiration of the press. "We all know that the press is under siege these days, but we also know that it is the insatiable dedication to uncovering the absolute truth that keeps us from turning a blind eye to corruption and to injustice." Following the "Time's Up" theme of the night, Oprah moved the crowd by encouraging those to fight against the industry's powerful men. Promising for better days ahead, Winfrey praised victims of abuse and injustice for telling their stories, saying, "Speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have." Recognizing the magnitude of the Me Too movement beyond Hollywood, Oprah said, "Each of us in this room are celebrated because of the stories we tell. And this year, we became the story." Winfrey shared her historic moment with women who have endured years of abuse and assault, because they, like my mother, had bills to pay, children to feed, and dreams to pursue. Oprah encouraged all young girls watching that a new day was on the horizon, and when that day finally dawns it will be because of many magnificent women. And some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, "Me too," again. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri won the final award of the evening for Best Movie Drama. Frances McDormand won Best Actress for her role in the film, Martin McDonagh won for Best Screenplay and Sam Rockwell took home the award for Best Supporting Actor. Tonight has been a huge night for the hit television show Big Little Lies, taking home a total of 4 Golden Globes. Nicole Kidman, who won Best Actress for the show, credited her co-stars in her acceptance speech, stating, "Reese, Zoe, Laura, Shailene, we pledged allegiance to each other, and this is ours to share." Kidman continued by praising all women in attendance, "This is ours to share." Wow, the power of women. Speaking of powerful women, the female lead Lady Bird is also going home a winner, securing 2 Globes including Best Motion Picture for Comedy or Musical. Chelsea Bailey. 8 hours ago, actress Natalie Portman called out the lack of female directors in Hollywood in a savage one-liner, and Twitter was here for her Time's Up moment, and here are the all-male nominees. Chelsea Bailey. 9 hours ago, after a series of high-profile sexual assault and harassment allegations, powerful women of Hollywood launched the Time's Up initiative, urging celebrities walking the Golden Globes red carpet to wear black in support of the anti-harassment movement. Most of Hollywood wore black in solidarity, but not everyone followed suit. Tatna, president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, wore a stunning red and gold dress. Other stars, like Mandy Moore, choose to accessorize with splash of red. A source close to Tatna told the Wrap that the HFPA president supports the Time's Up movement, but she chose to wear a red dress as part of her Indian culture. It's customary to wear a festive color during a celebration. Mayor Tatna speaks at the 75th Golden Globe Awards in Beverly Hills, California on Jan. 7, 2018. Paul Drinkwater. NBC Universal. Blanca Blanco attends the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards on January 7, 2018 in Beverly Hills, California. Alberto E. Rodriguez. Getty Images. Recy Taylor was an African-American woman from Abbeville, Alabama, whose abduction and rape by 6 white men in 1944 made national headlines. She died this December. Oprah Winfrey honored her at the Globes Sunday while accepting the Cecil B. DeMille Award for Lifetime Achievement. Taylor's brother, Robert Corbett, spoke to NBC News at the time of her death. "She was a brave woman and a fighter who tried her best to get it known all over the world," Corbett said. Taylor recently made headlines again as the film, The Rape of Reese Taylor, made its North America debut at the New York Film Festival this fall. Read the full story. Sterling Brown just made history by being the first black actor to take home the Globe for the Best Lead Actor in a TV drama. Brown, stunned by the magnitude of his win, told the press, "To finally feel like the first of something is really interesting, 'cause I never considered myself to be a trailblazer." The "This Is Us" actor continued by saying, "If I come from a place of truth, then that's all I can do. I can't worry about trying to be Jackie Robinson or anybody else." Brown echoed the call for Hollywood to create more opportunities for people of color by saying, "I look forward to seeing somebody else stand up here holding this trophy, not 75 years from now." Actress, producer, writer Lena Waithe walked the red carpet in an elegant all-black tux, and Susan Sarandon, who hit the red carpet with journalist and activist Rosa Clemente, opted for a simple black suit, a crisp white shirt and classic pumps. See more women who walked the red carpet in elegant pant styles. Best Actress, Limited Series or Television Movie Nicole Kidman, Big Little Lies. Best Actress, Television Series, Comedy Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Best Actress, Television Series, Drama Elizabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale. Best Actor, Television Series, Drama Sterling K. Brown, This Is Us. Best Television Series, Drama The Handmaid's Tale. For all Globes winners, read the full list here. Chelsea Bailey. 9 hours ago, Golden Globes host Seth Meyers didn't shy away from addressing the sexual harassment scandals that rocked Hollywood last year, immediately opening the 75th annual awards show with a joke about the Me Too movement. Here are the top 5 zingers from Meyers' monologue. It's 2018. Marijuana is finally allowed and sexual harassment finally isn't. It's gonna be a good year. There's a new era underway, and I can tell because it's been years since a white man was this nervous in Hollywood. This was a year of Big Little Lies and Get Out, and also the television series Big Little Lies and Get Out. For the male nominees in the room tonight, this is the first time in 3 months it won't be terrifying to hear your name read out loud. Harvey Weinstein will be back in 20 years when he becomes the first person to be booed during the in memoriam. Allison Janney won for her supporting role in I, Tonya, but to many she will forever be White House Press Secretary C.J. Craig on The West Wing, and that includes Josh Earnest, former White House Press Secretary for President Barack Obama. "She was among the classiest people I met at the White House tonight. She gets a Golden Globe," Earnest tweeted in congratulating Janney. Demi Douglas. 10 hours ago, Laura Dern, dressed in black in solidarity with the Time's Up movement, accepted the Globe for her supporting role in Big Little Lies. Laura urged everyone to foster an environment of speaking out against abuse. Dern nodded to her character in the series, Renata Klein, who was fighting for justice for her daughter who was being bullied in school. The actress urged the audience to encourage those who are victims to speak out. "Many of us were taught not to tattle. It was a culture of silencing, and that was normalized. May we teach our children that speaking out without the fear of retribution is our culture's new North Star." Laura Horwitz. 10 hours ago, the Golden Globes have not shied away from addressing the sexual harassment issues in Hollywood tonight, and the Times is taking full advantage. The newspaper, which is credited with the investigation into Harvey Weinstein, strategically aired a television ad that advocates a strong message stating that the truth has a voice. Demi Douglas. 10 hours ago, as a part of the overarching Time's Up movement, 8 stars brought special guests to the 2018 Golden Globes. Laura Dern, Amy Poehler, Susan Sarandon, Meryl Streep, Emma Stone, Emma Watson, Michelle Williams and Shailene Woodley all walked the red carpet alongside social activists. The stars and their guests were dressed in black to stand in solidarity with victims of sexual abuse. Learn more about who they are below. Marela Rossi is the executive director of IMCON, a United Kingdom-based collective of organization that fights to end violence against black and minority women. Rossi was a guest of Beauty and the Beast star, Emma Watson. Me Too founder and 2017's Time Person of the Year, Tarana Burke, walked the red carpet with Michelle Williams. Ai-jen Poo is the director of the National Domestic Workers Alliance, a group advocating for the rights of domestic workers, and co-director of Caring Across Generations, which campaigns for affordable care for the nation's aging population and quality working conditions for the caregivers. Billie Jean King, the national tennis champion who founded the Women's Tennis Association, accompanied Emma Stone, who portrayed King in Battle of the Sexes. Sarah J. Rahman is a lawyer and advocate for American restaurant workers. Jay Raymond, who joined Amy Poehler, is the co-founder of Restaurant Opportunities Centers United. Sarah Sarandon's guest, Rosa Clemente, is a former Green Party vice presidential candidate and community organizer who focuses on political prisoners, Puerto Rican independence and voter engagement. Monica Ramirez, a guest of Laura Dern, is the co-founder of Alianza Nacional de Campesinas, an organization that fights for equality for women farm workers. Kalina Lawrence attended with Shailene Woodley. Lawrence is an enrolled member of the Suquamish tribe and a singer who advocates for water and Native American treaty rights. Chelsea Bailey 10 hours ago, actors may forget to thank their families or their agents while delivering heartfelt thank yous for their Golden Globes, but there's always one team they never forget to thank: the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. But who is the HFPA? The Hollywood Foreign Press Association is an organization formed of 90 international journalists who write and report on the film and television industry. The nonprofit organization annually produces the Golden Globe Awards and funds scholarships for film students. This year, HFPA President Mayor Tatna announced 2 new grants, worth $1 million each, to be awarded to the International Consortium of Investigative Journalism and Committee to Protect Journalists. The first Golden Globes Awards were held in 1944, and the HFPA has recognized achievements in television and film for more than 70 years. The mysterious Tommy Wiseau was sitting inside the Beverly Hilton during the first hour of the Globes. He listened along as the disaster artist actor Seth Rogen described Wiseau's cult movie, The Room, as so bad it was enjoyable. Earlier, on the red carpet, Wiseau described James Franco's performance as 99% approved, with one exception: he doesn't know how to throw a football. Nicole Kidman, Rachel Brosnahan and Elizabeth Moss, actresses who portrayed strong women on shows that showed the importance of female voices, all took home Globes in the first 30 minutes of the awards show Sunday night. We no longer live in the blank white spaces at the edge of print. We no longer live in the gaps between the stories. We are the story in print, and we are writing the stories ourselves, Moss said. Nicole Kidman won for her acclaimed performance as the survivor of domestic abuse on Big Little Lies. Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and Elizabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale, were awarded statues for their roles in feminist-themed series. There are so many women's stories that are still out there that still need and deserve to be told, Brosnahan said.